I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Wilder Possibilities Podcast. And I have a very special friend. Yee! So glad she's here. Kristi Cook, and she owns Spill Sesh. And she is so amazing. And I'm so glad you finally made it.
Thanks for having me.
We did it. And her business Spill Sesh is your entire brand that you've created. It has over 700,000 subscribers.
That's like a crazy number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a journey, and I'm excited to be here because I've known you forever. And I feel like we've been on a journey
Together.
Yes, we've been on a journey together. And that when you met me, you didn't even know what I did really. Because I was anonymous. My YouTube channel started out anonymous.
Completely.
Where nobody knew me, and then I started it in 2018.
Yeah.
And then in 2023, that's when I did my face reveal.
Yes, and I was having lunch with you right before you were doing it.
And trying to explain, so I'm not in the videos, and it doesn't sound like me.
I know. Did you have
Yeah, there was a filter on it. So you couldn't recognize my voice.
You did a voice filter?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Because you've been out in the world for 3 years.
Yeah, and hearing it back now is really jarring.
Oh my gosh, that's like a movie or something.
It honestly is, and it's kind of scary to hear it back. I'm like, whoa. But no one knew. No
You're
one
no, nobody knew.
Mm-mm.
No, I thought that was so Batman. So crazy.
Here we are all these years later. I'm like, whoa, it's crazy to see where it's gone.
Yeah. It's really okay.
And we were taking it back to the beginning earlier before.
We're taking it back, and we're taking it back about how you're in Florida.
Yes.
And that you got obsessed with broadcasting, all of it.
Yeah,
you were just obsessed.
From middle school, I was obsessed. I was doing the morning announcements in middle school. I was doing the morning announcements in high school, and we were taking it so serious. It's honestly scary, how serious we took it. We would compete at the national level, flying into different competitions. We took it so serious.
Wow,
it's kind of scary.
Did you think that maybe you would be a news anchor? Is that what you kind of thought it might turn into, or what were you thinking?
I was I want to be Juliana Rancic, on E! News, or I want to be on the Today Show. I want to do something or my dream at the time was I wanted to be on 60 Minutes.
Wow.
That was
your thing. Sunday night at 8 p.m. You were locked in on 60 Minutes.
Yeah, I just liked the stories that they told. Those were the kinds of videos that I was making at the time.
Okay, but not Dateline.
I mean, I would have taken any job. Out of high school, I was just I want to work.
Yeah.
Cause even going into college, I was just itching. I was I don't want to take the prereq classes. I literally want to be doing work. Yeah. And I had been doing so much stuff just outside of school, and us doing these competitions that I was I don't want to lose that. When I go to college, and that's the same type of stuff is not really happening, because in college I feel like it's the last 2 years that you're in school is really when you're doing the hands-on stuff that has to do with your major. So that was my feelings towards it. I was I need to be working.
Okay, so you you're a little workaholic. That's why we also get along so well. Okay, so you were doing. How did you even find out that there were broadcast competitions, and then you were saying you got all these awards, and your parents put them all on your wall?
Yeah. Well, in middle school, I joined this program that wasn't at school, but it was a teen broadcast type of something, and they took me to a broadcast competition. They took me to Orlando, and we did this it was called the Student Television Network.
Okay.
And they had different competitions, and I went to that, and then I was oh my gosh, I need to do that again. And then the high school that I went to, they also went to this convention.
Oh wow.
So that's how I found out about this whole world, and then we always did the competitions. We were addicted.
You were addicted. Okay, so but what I think is so amazing is that you were doing stuff starting at 13 years old that actually has helped you so much in your actual career and what you started, because all of this videos and all the editing that you were doing, because the edits that you do are really, I think that obviously what you talk about, but your edits are really incredible. And that kind of sets you apart because I think that people can put out the same kind of content, but not with the right edits. Do you agree
And
with
like
that? I
editing
mean,
is expensive. Like people pay like so much money for editors. I'm like, I just gotta do it myself.
It-
Like I can't.
oh, it's wild.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm always like, oh, no idea. So you had this editing experience starting so young, and it was on your phone or the computer. How,
It
how
was
was
on
it?
the computer.
The computer. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then, but literally 13, right?
Yeah,
Or
I
like
mean,
12,
maybe
13.
even like younger because in middle school, like my friends and I would make like music videos and we would like edit them and like put them on YouTube because that was like a thing at the
You were
time.
already doing YouTube.
Yeah.
You
It
knew
was like a
about
thing.
it.
I remember like in 7th and 8th grade,
Yeah.
we were posting like YouTube videos. Like these
Wow.
channels are long gone, so embarrassing.
I would
But
love to see.
yeah, but we made those videos.
You did it. Okay.
Yeah.
With some of your best buddies. And that's
Yeah.
like what you and your friends did.
Yeah.
I mean, and look how much it's helped
I know it's crazy.
your career. I mean,
It's
it's
just
like,
crazy that I was like obsessed with YouTube like all the way back then, and then now I'm like, oh, like that's my job.
this is
Like
your
what?
this is your job
And
because
I didn't even know it existed like at the time.
no, that wasn't a job. Now
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, I want to be a YouTuber."
I know they say like that's like the number one thing that like kids are saying.
Kids
now,
are
which is kind of scary. I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
I just saw a video about that today.
yeah,
It was
they
like,
want to be
Ryan
influencers.
Sirhan was like, no one says they want to be doctors or
I
lawyers
know
anymore.
they
They're
all
like,
want to be influencers.
yeah. But I mean, making content is really hard. I mean, it's not so easy to do.
Yeah, and now like a lot of people are doing it. So
Yeah.
it's like what sets you apart and like
I
trying to
know.
keep up and everything gets crazy.
It really is. Okay, so then you moved out. So why did you decide to move out to LA in 2016? So
Yeah.
you're 10 years this year.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
10 years. Well, in high school though, I just always was like, I want to be in LA. I felt like that's where
Oh.
like all the job opportunities were for what I wanted to do. There was like more entertainment opportunities
Yes.
in
'cause-
LA.
Yeah, Hollywood. And,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And in like my junior year, that summer, like going into senior year of high school, I did like a summer program at USC. And so I was here for like a month and a half. And
Oh,
that was
wow.
like the best summer ever.
Yeah.
I didn't get homesick. I was so happy. So then like my whole senior year I was like, I need to go to school in LA. I need to go to school in LA. But it was so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So then I just like surrendered and was like, okay, I'm going to go to school in Florida.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Oh.
I couldn't do I was like, I need to get out. I need to get out so bad.
Where'd you go?
I went to FAU, Florida Atlantic. It just like was the most affordable option. I don't think my parents paid like a dime for me to go there
Yeah.
because it was like
Yeah, it's
just
there.
My
Yeah.
parents did like Florida prepaid, so for me to have gone somewhere in California just like would not financially have made
Oh,
any
yeah.
sense. It would just have been so bad. So I went there, lived on campus, did the whole thing, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like one of like those like it was like a D1 school, so we had like a good football team, but it wasn't like the college where like there's sorority row and everyone's
No,
partying.
yeah.
We were in Boca Raton, like it was like the retirement community. We went to Walmart like at the end of the night and like at Whole Foods, like that's what we did.
Yeah.
Like me and my roommate drove to the grocery store and that was like our fun.
That was
And
your
we
night.
cooked, and that was it. So it wasn't like the true like crazy college whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like thinking, I want to get a job. Like I need work. Like how am I going to do this?
Yeah.
And so I think after like maybe like a couple months into college, then I like applied to write for USA Today as like a college correspondent. So then that was my first like job.
That was it.
Out of like college, yeah.
How and they accepted you? And
I
like,
got into the program, so then
Wow.
I was writing for them for like 6 months, and then after that ended, they had like people that made these like food videos because like the tasty like BuzzFeed style food videos where it like just shows your hands. Those videos were super popular at the time. So then my next job was making those types of videos and like doing like the recipes, and I loved food. So like if I wasn't going to do like broadcasting, it was going to be something like on the Food Network. Like that was like my dream.
Okay, but you were making these like at your dorm room, or you got your?
I would go home because I didn't go to school too far from my parents. I would drive home.
Okay.
And, like make these videos.
and make these videos. But did that kind of start your little brain going of like, oh, you can make these videos just with your hands?
Yeah.
Because it was kind of anonymous.
Oh yeah.
So is that kind of like one of your, okay, because my
Yeah.
only question is when did you get the click?
Yeah,
So
well, I
it's
mean,
like-
so like I was doing those videos, and then eventually, like after that first year of college, I told my parents I was like, I need to move to LA so bad. So I applied at every job. I must have applied like 100 jobs under the sun, like in LA.
Oh
And then
my
I got
God.
like a call from Warner Brothers about like being a tour guide. And that was,
So
but that was
great.
the job that brought me to LA. I was like, I got this job. Like, you need to let me move because
You were
I
like-
have a job.
Got it.
And that's literally what happened.
Warner Brothers.
I moved here that like November, like the next like week I started working there.
Wow.
And then I was trying to like do the food videos. That was like the first thing that I tried to do like on the side outside of like what my like day job was.
And then what were the tours? You were so young. You were like
the tours were like us like
you were like 18.
I had just turned 19.
Yeah, but you were doing tours of
the lot.
The lot.
But and then like when I first started working there, before you get tour trained, you like work at the different museums.
Oh.
And then on the side you would PA, like bring in the audiences for it was Ellen, The Real, and Conan at the time. Then I actually got to go to Ellen's 12 days, like while I worked. That was a big deal at the time.
That was the biggest deal.
That was like before she was canceled, and it was great.
Oh my gosh. I went to the show one time. Yes. I mean, it is, but you have
fun.
But you have to dance. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I was like, you cannot make me dance. And then I was like, okay. I'm like, I can't believe I'm dancing. But you were hyping people up to be on Ellen.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, so that was then eventually I got tour trained. So then I was giving the tours.
Okay.
And nowadays it's a little different. Like my one friend and I, we met at that job and we're still friends today.
Yeah.
But we talk about how the tour is so different now because I think they have the script and it's much more like structured. Whereas like we would show up that day and they'd be like, this is where you can go and where you can't go, and you would just go. Like there was no script.
You were just like making it up
for 2 hours.
Just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, for 2 weeks when we were training, they put us in a room and they were like playing movies all day or videos of different scenes from different shows that filmed on the lot so that you would remember. You would drive by something and you'd be like, in this one episode of Friends, Rachel and Phoebe were running right there. That wasn't like on a piece of paper. It was just like that day that we were watching, we had to remember these things. So,
whoa. And did you like it? I mean,
it was an experience. I honestly can't believe that I did it because I'm not extroverted at all.
No.
I have to just be like in my room, in my office, which hence why being anonymous was like so great because I felt like I could be like myself and like funny and like crack these jokes and like no one would know it was me. So when I think about the fact that I did those tours, I'm like, I can't believe it.
I known you 7 years and I'm like, wow, what? You wanted anything just to get to LA. You're like, I don't care. Fine.
Any job.
You're like, fine, I'll do tours. Yeah. I'll push through it.
But nothing was worse than in order to be a tour guide to get like approved, we had to give a tour to the executives.
Get out of here.
So like, yes. And like we had to give it to like each other too. So like they would pick like four of us that were trained at a time. And like we were on like the big cart together with the executives. And of course I get grouped in like with this guy I had a crush on at the time. I'm like, you're kidding me. Like he has to watch me do this right now. Like this is just the worst day of my life. But I did it.
You're like 19.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well.
But I did it.
Well, you did it. Okay, how long were you there?
It was a couple months. I think like a little over 6 months. And then I got like an opportunity to work at TMZ as an intern.
Yes.
And then after I did that, I just stayed there.
Yes.
For a while, like well past COVID. Like I had that job like forever.
Like for 5 years.
Plus, like almost 5.
Almost 5 years, yeah. That's when I met you.
Was I still there?
You were there.
I was still there, yeah.
You were there, and you were like, and I'm like kind of this like anonymous.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah,
I just said that's a thing.
I was doing like the cooking stuff on the side, just like trying.
You were doing like the
like
guys. She has like gorgeous hands, by the way. So I can see that you can do that. And
I was trying to do that, and then it like wasn't really happening. And then I saw.
But you knew how to edit.
Yeah.
And how did you like get the click, I guess, for
Spill Sesh.
But you were at TMZ, so you knew pop culture.
Yeah.
And that is like,
but we were covering we only covered celebrities. So
yes.
Like no influencers at the time because I felt like nobody cared about influencers. And then I saw, because I throughout like since like middle school, I always watched YouTube videos. Mm. That was like my main source of like content that I was consuming.
You were not watching the Friday night TV like shows, but you were on YouTube.
Yeah, I was always on YouTube. It was like so clocked in. And so I saw like a video once of like somebody talking about influencers, and I was like, oh, I should just do that.
Yeah, because you actually know them.
And I was like, I feel like no one else like was talking about them, or like some of my friends like didn't even like know who some of these people that I watched were.
Yeah. No.
And then there was like this community on YouTube that was talking about these people, and a lot of them also were anonymous. So I was like, oh, these videos are so easy. It's just like text on the screen. Like I didn't even have to talk at first. And then
the text on the screen. And
yeah,
then you
like
did
after time, I was like, okay, like I can't like spell to save my life. Like in these videos, it's like
this
missing a letter or something. So then I did the
AI.
voiceover.
Before AI.
Before AI.
Okay, and then how did you think, oh, I'm going to get a voice changer?
I just was like, I need to just use like my voice and do the voiceovers. And I just like was tinkering with it so that no one knew it was me.
Wait, did you just do it on the video?
There was a filter on Final Cut Pro called Monster, and I used that and like maybe like sped it up a little and like just used a little bit of it, but that's what it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Someone just asked me about it yesterday. They were like, what was that filter called? Like, I need it. I'm like, okay.
You're like, well, because I'm out there. I'm not, I'm a real person. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so how many like how did Spill Sesh, I know that you were saying that, but like, how did you go, oh, this is going to be Spill Sesh?
Like the name?
Yes.
I was home like at my parents' house, and I think it was like almost like Christmas time or something because it was in December, and I just wanted something that like like the same letters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alliteration, love.
And then everyone's channels were like tea related, so that's just like how it came to be. That's why it was Spill Sesh. Yeah. I don't know. Like okay, now it's stuck. That's
it. Is so. I mean, it's such a good name. And so then did you just put it on? You were like, oh, okay. Was it like a big day? Did you feel like it was like a launch day?
Because I had just like been posting stuff on the internet to see like if anything stuck. Like I was doing the cooking stuff. I had also like tried to do like personal like vlogs or like whatever.
Yeah.
And then so with this, I was also just like throwing stuff up and like seeing if anything like happened. And after like 2 months, like one video like ended up like taking flight, and I was like, oh wait, okay, like let me just keep doing this.
Oh yeah.
And then I like slowly just like didn't post like the other stuff. Like I didn't do the cooking stuff anymore. I was only doing this.
But it was the same channel. You just changed the name.
No, like this was on Spill Sesh. Like I created it in December.
Yeah.
And then like by February, like things started happening with it.
That quick. And that's
kind of crazy.
And Spill Sesh was 2016?
2018.
Oh, 2018.
Yeah, like December 2018. And then
you just were like, nope, we're not going to do the
other stuff. Yeah.
No. And you just called it that.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah. And that was like always the name.
And before that, when you were on, you had like a different name?
I had different channels.
Oh, you.
So I made like new accounts. So like the cooking thing was called something else, and like my like other videos I posted was just like Christie Cook, and then this was Spill Sesh.
This is the thing that's okay.
Yeah.
And then when you had the first one, what is it? Was it still called Going Viral? On like your first video that kind of went off like February? What were people calling it then? Like going viral?
Yeah, I guess, but it wasn't like going viral.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird.
It was just like taking off. Like it got like more views than the other videos were. Like it got like 20,000 views, which at the time was so big because all the other ones had like 1,000 or like 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it kept being consistent. So then I was like, whoa, I need to keep doing it.
Well, that's the thing with YouTube versus like Instagram or TikTok. Well, maybe not TikTok, but on YouTube, they can just keep moving. It seems like keep going up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, you can have like a video and it can be from years ago.
Yeah,
and it still keeps going up. I don't know.
It's true. I don't know how the algorithm works at all, but yeah, it's true. Like sometimes, like an old short video, it happens like with those a lot more. That one day it will just like go to like 1 million views, and like the day before it had like 20k. Like what?
1 million.
But I don't know if it has to do with like something in the algorithm and people are just suddenly searching that, or like it's getting pushed out. I have no idea. But so it's so random.
Yeah, but it's definitely very different than the other sites for
sure.
Yeah. So you focused in on that, which was so amazing.
I was like only doing YouTube for the longest time. I had Instagram, but I didn't really get into it. I should have, but I didn't really push it like at all.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, I started to do TikTok a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it was just not me on camera or like my voice, but I'd use the filter and I was like talking about pop culture news.
Yeah.
So then that started to like become something.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after the face reveal, which I never even thought I was ever going to do the face reveal.
You told me you'd never do it.
Yeah.
And it just
came like randomly about where I was like, okay, if like the stars aligned and like I got like a PR team to do like to help me out just in like setting up like the camera person and where we would film it and all this stuff, then I would be down. And then I
Yeah.
got connected with Emily Blair, who we're both at.
Yes, we're both with
And
her.
I was so happy that I was like, okay, since like we're connected finally, like maybe this is time for me to do the face reveal. And I just was like, okay. And I feel like after like a month or so after being connected with them, then I did it like 2 months later.
And so you hired them.
Yeah.
And then within 2 months, you were like, well, were they like?
Well, I hired them like knowing like if I hired them, like I'm doing the face reveal.
Okay.
So then they got like the videographer, the person that was going to edit it, because I was like, I can't even edit the face reveal. It like felt like way too big that I couldn't even see the footage. I didn't want. It was like the one thing that I was like,
you can't even.
I can't. It was
that.
too big that I didn't want to even see it. So they got like everyone to do that whole thing for me.
Oh wow, that's how you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's just like too embarrassing. It's just.
And honestly, like watching yourself back, I'm like,
oh my God.
Okay. Any other sense, like any other time, I could, but that was like
too big.
It was too much. Yeah, and it was also like the footage from that day was like hours long. It was just too much.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you were doing that, and then when did you leave TMZ? Was like,
I left.
Yeah, I mean it was like almost 5 years, but you had been doing that for a while.
2022.
Okay.
I think because then we were going to go back into the office like after COVID.
Oh, and you were
I was like, I can't.
Yeah, not after.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So then I was done.
And so when you were doing these YouTube videos, then how quickly did you start monetizing and figuring out that you could like actually do something with that?
I knew people were making money on YouTube, but I think it must have been like a couple months into doing it that the channel monetized. But then I think like it must have been like a year later that I was like, oh, I'm like making money. Like I'm really making money. Like I'm making more money than I'm making at like my job.
Wow. After 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I started to do it more consistently. And then especially during COVID when I had like way more time and I was at home.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I just need to like lean in. I need to do this like every day. But I didn't want to quit my job. I was like, I need this insurance.
I know. You're conservative.
Everyone was telling me I needed to quit my job. Everyone was like, you need to leave. Like, there's no, you don't even need to be there. And I was like, you guys, like, but like, no, it's like consistent pay.
Yes.
I just can't jinx it, even though it was like a really crazy thing. Nobody understood me.
Well, I mean, you are conservative in that way, that you are like safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
even
safety.
Though she is like so gone out on a limb and done this whole thing, you know what I mean? It's like,
I know, I'm like, wait.
Yeah. And I'm like, you're good.
Yeah.
But okay. So, cause don't you have to get to a certain amount of like watch hours and then it starts monetizing or something? Okay. That's like how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's like a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours. And then the channel monetizes.
And then it just like goes in and then it's like, in
then,
like a bank or something, it shows you like what, like there's a back end. Yeah. I obviously am not monetizing right. I mean, so I don't really know, but I'm always like, oh my God, it's so fascinating. I want to hear more about it. Okay. So that's all you're doing. I mean, that's what all these kids are saying that they want to do.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, you're not just doing it just for kicks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, then you're like, we're going to do it every day. So how many videos were you doing? Like a week or whatever?
I think like before COVID, it was not as consistent. It was just like whenever I like put something out or like there was something happening.
Okay.
And then during COVID, I think I tried to do like every other day. And then at one point I was like, okay, I'm just posting every day. Yeah. So now I post every day.
You post every day now.
Every day. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're a consistent brand that people are following too. Because your video, I mean, some of them now, I'm so in shock. Like I'll see some of the numbers and I'm like, oh my God, this is
like on TikTok. I'm like, what?
That's where I see where I'm like, oh my, millions.
But it's like fun on there. It's like fun on there and like not really like for money on TikTok because it's like not like YouTube, but it's just that's like fun and I just post like random stuff or it's like more like about me.
But do you take those followers and say like, come to my YouTube? Like
I don't really like say, but
do they follow?
I think like people from YouTube like came to TikTok.
Oh. And
then like people that know me like on TikTok now, like I feel like it's so rare that people on TikTok like go to YouTube. I don't know. It's like I don't know if like the audiences like don't transfer, but most people that consume like short form content like don't often follow to long form content.
Oh,
there's a lot of people that are really big on TikTok. If they like post like a 10-minute video on YouTube, like it doesn't always like transfer over. It's that's like a big thing that people are like
confused about,
Yeah.
probably. Okay, so how long are your videos on YouTube? Because does that matter? Don't they have to be like
I
a
think it
certain
has
length?
to be 8 minutes or so for it to have like multiple ads, but usually the videos are like 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay, and what are you're just talking about?
Anything that's going on. Like today, I was talking about someone from Love Island.
I know that you always talk about like whatever shows are on. That's like a
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah, I'm very locked in on all the shows, all the movies, all the things.
Oh my God. So you're like almost like you're you're a reporter on. I mean, I
On
know.
all the things, but it's always like it has to be something that I like. Because if I watch something, like I have to like be passionate about it and like really invested in it. Like I have to like be able to like pick up my phone and be like, oh my gosh, like I cannot believe that this happened. But if I like watch something and it was like, meh, like I'm probably not talking about it.
You just
'cause
will
it's like
just yeah.
I like don't know how to like connect with it or like
But
I don't know.
but a lot of it is reality that you talk
A
about.
lot of it is reality.
Yes.
Yeah. But I watch like a lot of the like reality show competitions like Traders,
Oh,
Love Island right now. Comes on every day.
well,
Monday,
I'm
Tuesday,
so-
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm watching Love Island. 5:30 or 6 o'clock because sometimes it comes out early. I'm right there on the couch
You
and watching
are-
it immediately right when it comes out. Cannot get spoiled. I'm crazy.
you love it.
Yeah,
That is so funny. Oh my God.
but it's like,
But it's your job too. You get
yeah,
paid.
it's like work,
like
but
it's fine. It's not like it's like, oh God, she's wasting her life away
Yeah.
watching reality shows.
It is
No, she is
work,
like
but
making
when
money.
watching Love Island like does not feel like work. I'm like writing my notes. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that. And then like picking my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, like you guys, I can't believe that happened last night. Like, what was he thinking?
That is so,
Yeah.
so I don't watch any reality. I just can't. What? But like, do you watch like Did you watch Paradise?
I did. I love Paradise.
Love.
I love shows like that.
Oh
I also
my
watch
God.
a lot of Apple TV shows like
Yeah.
Pluribus. I just interviewed the whole cast of Pluribus. That was the craziest thing ever. I love Shrinking, like anything on Apple TV.
Wait.
pretty much.
Friends and Neighbors.
Friends and Neighbors.
Oh, come on, John.
Did you finish this new season? Because
Babe.
we just finished it, and
Babe, I did.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the ending. I was shocked. I was shocked at the last episode. I was like,
Wait, what happened to the last episode?
the James Marsden's character, something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remembered that.
Oh yeah.
That part. That's what you couldn't believe
I
that
couldn't believe
happened?
it. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I was waiting for that.
But I wish I told my boyfriend Matthew. I was like, I wish that happened like in episode 5, because I'm like I need
No.
I need to know when.
No, we just need.
But they are doing season 3,
3.
so
I mean, there's no way they can't do season.
I
It's
know.
too
No,
good.
it's confirmed.
Okay.
I looked it up immediately. I was like, I need
I'm
another
obsessed.
season.
But then like, I'll watch. Yeah, I just love kind of more thriller, like drama.
Yes, The Beast in Me was
Yes,
amazing.
Yes, Scarpetta. Did you watch that?
I didn't watch that one.
Okay, watch it.
What's that one on?
I don't know, but it's on one of
Is
the
it like the
one of
Beast
the
in Me?
700 streaming.
I
things
love a
that I pay
good
for.
thriller. Anything that sucks me
Sucks
in.
me in.
I
Yeah,
have to like watch it like
but
in
then,
one night.
oh, I know. Like example, makes me like, do you? And when you report on all those, that's like a big thing.
Yeah,
That's your. I mean, how fun is that?
it's
That you get to do. And then when I saw you a while ago, you got to go to Dancing with the Stars.
that was
I
my
mean,
favorite.
you were so hyped.
I was so hyped.
Yeah.
I had been wanting to go to Dancing with the Stars forever.
Yeah.
I'd been like banging on their door, please, please, please,
And
even
then
just to attend.
But you get to go, you interview, and you're
Yes.
getting the content, and then you go home and you cut it up, and you said your views were amazing, right?
I
Like
was
you were,
shocked.
yeah,
I was like, please let me go back, even just like to watch. Like I
yeah.
love Dancing with the Stars,
Yeah.
so that was so special.
And then, what are some of the other opportunities you've gotten to do from doing? I mean, Emily's amazing.
Yes,
We love Emily, but
I
their
love
team,
Emily.
yeah, I met her
mean,
from you.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh, there's just been so many things. I mean, yesterday I saw Toy Story.
yes,
I got to bring my mom. That
Oh.
was such a fun one. It was like Pixar and TikTok, and they did
Oh
this
my
whole screening, and then there was like an activation after, and we got like all these goodies and things. And she had been telling me, she was like, we need to see Toy Story because we saw the last one together, so like you can't see this without me. And I was like,
Oh.
okay. And then I got the invitation. I was like, okay, well, I guess you're coming with me.
You're coming out. Oh, but now she's in California, so it's so easy. Yes.
So we got to go see that. That was really fun and special. And then last week I did the Pluribus interviews.
Yeah,
that was
that's major.
crazy. I was like, what?
Are you like sitting down, or are you like on the carpet?
On the carpet.
But,
And
but you get to be one of. I mean,
it was me.
crazy.
You're
You're.
me and 4 other people. That was it on the carpet.
But you're Juliana Rancic. like 10x.
Make it happen.
You manifested it. I'm so
Oh,
proud of
gosh.
you. From your little middle
I
school.
showed up to that and I thought that was probably going to be like at the end of the carpet because usually it's like you're on the end of the carpet and maybe like you get like 2 interviews, but they were like you're going to talk to everyone. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow. And that's why, I mean, part of your job, or your career, whatever, is watching all these.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to see.
I don't know how someone could do the interviews and like not watch the show. I would be pooping my pants.
Yeah. No,
you're going to say something back to you.
You have to see it.
You're going to be like, you're going to like hear something. They're going to say something that has to do with the show and you're just going to be looking at them like,
no.
Tell me more. Like, what?
No, you have to be. Yeah. No. That's why you're the perfect gal for the job. That's why you're
just always watching.
Because you're getting, yeah. I mean, seriously,
except for like Bravo, I'm not like equipped on any Housewives. That's like because at this point, I feel
you would have to just like shut your life down to watch as many
too
episodes.
Much, I'm too behind.
You're too behind.
And then there's the pop culture people that are dedicated to Bravo. I'm like, you know what, you guys, that's all you. I'm just gonna be over here.
Do you say that?
Well, that's just like what happens. There's so many people that are in like the Bravo.
They're Bravo celebrities, they're Bravo lights, or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Only cover Bravo content, and I'm like, props to you guys.
Yeah.
I just can't even enter that world. I'm gonna be over here.
Talking about
because these people make me think like I know what's going on. Like I don't watch Summer House, but I know what's going on with West and Amanda. Like I know everything. But because you watched theirs. But I'm like I'm not gonna be posting about it. I don't know the ins and outs or what happened like last year.
Yeah. You know what? Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You know what? Read the room.
Yes,
you figured it out.
But I'll be over here in my Love Island corner.
And what channel is that on? That's just on Netflix. Peacock.
Yeah.
But that's like a whole thing in itself.
It is a whole thing in itself.
Or what about Love is Blind?
I have watched Love is Blind. I haven't watched it recently.
That's too stressful. That is no chance. None of that stuff. I can't watch it. I get too much. I get too embarrassed for them. I get too much anxiety for them.
When they like come out and they're like,
no,
that's not what I was expecting.
Stop! I can't
watch it.
I just would die of embarrassment to even watch it. I don't even know.
I can't.
God, I'm like sweating thinking about how horrible.
Oh my gosh. I watched like the early seasons of that, but it's been a minute since I watched.
That is a no.
Yeah. Then they had Age of Attraction.
What?
And interviewing like a couple people that were on that show where like they didn't know the people's ages.
Oh my god.
So like 20 somethings to like 60 years old.
And
they weren't allowed to ask each other like how old they were. But they picked some people. Some people you could tell. But some people like you couldn't tell how old they were.
They just looked really good.
Or like they looked like they were younger than they were, or they looked like older. You just couldn't tell if they were like 40 or 30, or you just couldn't tell.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
So.
But then someone was gray, and you were like, "Well, I don't know why you're having questions about how old you think this man is." He's not 20.
Oh my god. Okay. So you're doing all that, and then what are you excited for next? Like what? Like I know the sky's the limit for you because you're ambitious and amazing.
I mean, I'm just like I'll do anything. I'm like. The sky is the limit right now. I'm just doing like a million things at once.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there's like some sort of like documentary or something that will happen, or just like something like a story that I've covered like on my YouTube channel or like talked about before. Like if something like that were to become like a documentary, like there's so many influencer creator like stories that I feel like would be crazy like on Netflix or HBO. You know, they're always doing these documentaries that people talk about that they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this happened or whatever. I'm like, I know so many of these stories and like people just need to hear them.
Wait, you just have to pitch it then. Okay. Listen out, everybody. Okay, like Emily did get her because they're all the time. All Clark watches documentaries.
Yeah.
He's seen everyone that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like but that brings you back to what you originally that is the 60 minutes.
60 minutes.
It's so you. What if you're like the modern day 60 minutes?
I would love it. So that's like the hope and the prayer I'm like manifesting. I'm like,
no.
This big project, please, something.
It's happened. It's already happened.
So
I feel it.
That's what I hope.
Okay.
Is the next big thing.
That's the next big thing. But like, can't you just make it?
In theory, like yes.
Kind of make like your version and then send it out.
I feel like there's so many different avenues to go in, and I don't even know like what's right. It's like pitching to production companies, pitching to the directors,
Okay.
pitching to the like the studios. There's like all these different ways. There's all the decks, all the like pitch, like all the things.
Okay.
We have all these things,
You literally
and it's
have.
kind of just like who wants what and seeing what happens.
Okay. It's
So
already it's already
because
done.
it's like sometimes like people do go the route where they film everything on their own and then they try to sell it.
Okay.
But then sometimes like with Netflix, they would buy like the story.
And then they help you do
they
it.
want it shot like their way.
certain
Like
way.
all the Netflix documentaries, like they all look the same. They have the same filter. It all looks the same.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I have an idea.
It's such a process.
No, I have an idea. I have somebody. I already know the connection for you. Okay.
I love
You
it.
just had to tell me. You just have to say it out loud. Okay.
We're
Okay, this is
manifesting.
great. I already
Manifesting.
know who we're gonna call. Okay, so you're doing that, and then you have a great boyfriend,
Yes.
Matthew.
Yes.
I've met him.
Yeah, you
He's
did.
darling.
Yes,
He's a winner. Matthew, love you. No, he's really sweet, and he really seems like he adores you.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's really good. So
Yeah, and we just got a dog. I think I showed you.
oh my God, yes!
Yes, little Freckles.
That
We got a puppy.
little.
He's been begging me. He's like wanted a dog like for so long,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I finally saw Freckles, and I was like, okay, we could get a
Oh
dog.
my gosh. How'd y'all pick Freckles?
The name?
Freckles, the
or,
name
like,
and the kind
well,
of.
I wanted a Chihuahua like
Okay,
so badly,
okay.
and he wanted like something a little more fluffy.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know if I want a dog. Like we're just so busy, all these things. But I love Chihuahuas, and my parents' dog is like my baby. I love her so much, and
Oh.
she's 15. And we got
Oh.
her when I was 15, so that's just really crazy.
Oh my God.
But she is like on her last leg. My queen is going
What's
through it.
her
She's
name?
Baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. Okay, so that's good. So anything else that you're super excited about? Mostly.
That's the newest, latest thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay, it's gonna happen. And because you're doing your podcast too.
yes, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah, the podcast, and then talking about all the people.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean you're busy.
I'm everywhere.
You're out there. Yeah, I mean you revealed, and then you kept it moving. That's
kept it pushing.
yeah.
But it's exciting. It's so fun.
I know. I mean, why stop now? I feel like what they were saying that you were interviewing the whole cast of Pluribus and like all. I think that like it's not going to stop for you because you already had like people aren't going to care about someone being a broadcaster or like an interviewer. They want to know who they're following is. So like because there's already built in following to get the content, but also getting it out to
for sure
your followers.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna go home and I'll get it up like right away. I'm like, well,
I
'cause
know.
it's, like, most of like the time, like with a lot of like the original networks, they like
take too long.
Yeah, but they're quick. They know like they're competing now, so like they're like super fast now too. But
they know they're competing now. Yeah. But they're competing with the content creators. I mean, I feel like you guys have so much of the power.
Once I saw like TMZ start do the green screen videos, I was like, oh, you guys, like, no, you missed out on something. Now they have like their like young employees like doing the green screen videos. We're like, you guys will not believe like what's going on. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, they like had me doing something like more important or whatever, but it all worked out the way that they needed. So
because were you doing the videos when you were there?
I was doing like different content when I was there.
Okay.
Like I was like making videos. Like I was doing the food stuff and like my stuff on the side, and I started Spill Sesh, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Yeah. Because if they get people now, they want like
it to look like that.
Like young creators, right?
Yeah.
Wow. You're a trendsetter. Look at you. Changing the whole
oh my gosh.
The whole outlook. It's very good.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
To look at it all.
Yeah, especially after just thinking of you, of your room at home with all of your certificates that are framed.
Yeah.
For everything you won, being a little broadcaster. But look at
even
that.
like the videos that I was making, and how serious I took it.
But look at that.
I know.
That's so impressive. I don't know. I'm just like I'm your biggest fan though. So
Thank you. I know
really
my
good.
mom and I were saying it yesterday because I was like, oh my gosh, the videos are so embarrassing. She's like, no, they're not. She's like, it's like, look at it, like what it turned into. I'm like, I know, but like that's just so crazy.
I know, but it really is. It's your whole, you have your whole livelihood
Yeah.
for, on doing this. It's just the
Yeah.
best. Oh my God. Okay, well, I can't wait to see more. I have a connection for you.
I'm excited.
Okay,
Yes.
and yeah, more to come. You'll have to come back again
Yes.
after your documentary's out. Okay.
Manifest. We're manifesting.
Manifest. Okay, and everybody can find you on Spill Sesh.
Spill Sesh. Yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thanks
You're
for
the
having
best.
me. Yay.
Bye.